I was saying something. You're employed somewhere. When you're employed there, you're employed because of what you have to deploy what you have in the secular world. That is in various companies in the world. All right, maybe let's say Coca-Cola, MTN, various companies you have in the world. Even though you're employed to put in your best or put in what you've learned maybe in school, or put in what makes you an expert or a professional. If you come into that company, you are not supposed to just act that way. What I mean by that is that your skill would be under the basis of what that institution or that firm does. In other words, you would deploy your skill as they told you to do. So you would not put your skill or put your abilities in areas that is not in the team's or in the firm's focus. Every firm will have a goal that this is what we want to achieve for the year. MTN will have a goal, okay, we want to reach this number of persons this year. Coca-Cola will have similar goal, we want to reach this number of persons this year. We want to do this year. Look at what happened last year. We want it to be better this year. We want this, we want that. So even if you are brought in with so much talent, abilities, professionalities, if you come, you would deploy it in accordance to their goal. What I'm saying is that what regulates the firm, what regulates the company, regulates you too. So you channel your skill in the area of what the company or those that employed you want to do. So you just don't deploy your skill because you are skilled. Once you come in, they will tell you where to deploy your skill, and you deploy them for maximum. It's the same in the house. Why I brought in this illustration is because many of us, when we do the things, we do it with certain. Please bear with me, all right? When we do the things of the world, we do it with certain understanding, certain drive. But when it comes to the things of God, we don't engage that much drive. We don't engage that much understanding. We feel as though because this thing is God, God will have to do everything in his house. Because this thing is God, we can just behave anyhow. So we come to the house of God, we leave the house of God. There is no focus, there is no goal, there is no plan. But when we are doing the things of the world for a man, there is a way we approach it. And you notice there'll be maximum gain. There'll be maximum products. There'll be maximum. The goal will be achieved to its peak. That's why you notice that amongst many things in the world, it feels as though the church is running very slow. Have you not noticed it? Please just listen to me. All right, I'm going gradually so that you can get it. I'm led to do an altar call. All right, so I just want to say this before I do it. So please just listen as much as you can. If you check most institutions in the world, it feels as though the church is backward. And as a matter of fact, it's just in this particular decade, that the church began to pick up. Before this time, let's say during the 90s, the church was called church rat. It was looked at as something that is for those that don't have a prospect. Maybe if you are the type that you are lazy, you are not schooled, you don't even know what to do with your life, then you become a child of God, or you become a pursuer of the things of God. You can ask your parents, they will tell you during those times, once they find out somebody is a pastor, somebody is working in the church, they look at that person as somebody that doesn't have anything to do. Why? Because there is a way people look at the church. And funny enough, there is a way God's children even view the church. And the reason for it is because they've not been taught. They've not been taught. They have to be taught. They have to be taught. So in the house of God, We don't just do things like that. There is a spirit, the spirit of God, that drives us, that dictates to us what to do. If you come to a particular place and people do things anyhow, you found the people that will not go far. Please believe me. Even in UNN, there is a goal in UNN. Every semester, every section, they have a goal. The Senate will have to sit together and say, this is this, this is that. They will plan. If you meet a firm, an institution, any corporate body, any people group that doesn't have a goal, they don't have a plan, there is nothing that guides their affairs. There is nothing that guides their movement. There is nothing that guides their pursuit of progress. You found the people that will not go anywhere. And that's how the church has been for a very long time.